The stage is set, the tension is unbearable, and then Payback. A team humiliated in the past returns with vengeance, rewriting history in spectacular fashion. From shocking upsets to legendary comebacks, these are the biggest World Cup revenges of all time. Which payback moment gave you chills? Let's dive in and watch the full video till the end, and before we dive into this video, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on new videos. Number 10. Argentina vs. Netherlands 1998 quarterfinals. Imagine this, the fierce Argentine squad, devastated by a shocking defeat at the hands of the Netherlands in 1994, has a golden opportunity for redemption. The 1998 World Cup quarterfinal was their chance to set the record straight. The match that would either heal their scars or reopen old wounds. Can they finally avenge their 1994 loss and make it to the semifinals? With a dramatic penalty shootout hanging in the balance after a 1-1 draw, the Netherlands emerged victorious, defeating Argentina once again. While the outcome was painful, it was also a match that kept fans on the edge of their seats, proving that sometimes revenge is more elusive than we imagine. Number 9. Germany vs. England 1966 final. What happens when two of the biggest footballing nations, Germany and England, face off in a World Cup final after a history of tension? In the 1966 final, England sought revenge for a bitter defeat at the hands of Germany in the 1960 European Championship semifinals. Will they finally get their justice on home soil? In a dramatic and intense final, England triumphed 4-2 after extra time, securing their first ever World Cup victory. This match not only avenged their previous loss, but also etched England's name into football history, becoming one of the most celebrated moments in the sport. Number 8. Brazil vs. Italy 1970 final. The stage is set for one of the most iconic World Cup finals ever. Brazil, crushed by Italy's triumph in the 1964 European Championship final, is back with a vengeance in the 1970 World Cup. With a powerful squad that boasted some of the greatest players to ever grace the pitch, Brazil sought to exact their revenge and claim the ultimate prize. The match was an exhibition of Brazil's dazzling attacking play. Brazil won 4-1, securing their third World Cup title and allowing them to keep the Jules Rimet Trophy permanently. But this victory wasn't just about the title, it was a sweet revenge for the painful defeat they had suffered 6 years earlier. Number 7. Germany vs. Argentina 2014 final. History has a funny way of repeating itself. In the 2014 World Cup final, Germany was pitted against Argentina, rekindling the memories of the 1986 final, where Argentina had triumphed over Germany. This was the stage for a battle of redemption. Could Germany avenge their previous defeat, or would Argentina stand tall once again? The game went into extra time, with both teams pushing for the win. In the end, Germany secured a 1-0 victory, with Mario Götze scoring the match-winning goal. This victory not only gave Germany their fourth World Cup title, but also served as sweet revenge for their 1986 defeat. Number 6. France vs. Brazil 1998 final. Could the 1998 World Cup final between France and Brazil become a revenge tale for the French, who had been humiliated by Brazil in the 1997 Confederations Cup? The stage was set for a showdown, but this time France was determined to make it their own. Could they rewrite history on the biggest stage? In a stunning and dominant performance, France crushed Brazil 3-0, securing their first ever World Cup title. The French squad, led by Zinedine Zidane, proved that revenge can be sweet, and in their case, it was a moment of pure footballing brilliance that would never be forgotten. Number 5. Italy vs. West Germany 1970 semifinals. When Italy met West Germany in the 1970 World Cup semifinal, the stakes couldn't have been higher. West Germany had previously knocked Italy out of the 1965 European Championship semifinals, and this encounter was the perfect chance for Italy to exact revenge. But would they have the mental strength to overcome their rivals in a match that would go down in history as one of the greatest? The match, famously dubbed the Game of the Century, was an absolute thriller. After a 1-1 draw, the game went into extra time and Italy eventually triumphed 4-3. This win was not just about football and glory. It was a revenge story written in the most dramatic of ways, leaving fans in awe of the sheer emotion and intensity displayed by both teams. Number 4. Argentina vs. England 1986 quarterfinals. One of the most iconic and controversial World Cup matches ever played, the 1986 quarterfinal between Argentina and England, wasn't just about football. It was about redemption, history, and passion. With Argentina and England still haunted by the Falklands War and the 1966 World Cup, could Argentina seek revenge for their previous defeat in 1966? Diego Maradona, in one of the most famous performances in football history, scored both the infamous Hand of God goal and the goal of the century. Argentina triumphed 2-1, eliminating England and securing their place in the semifinals. This match became a symbol of both vengeance and brilliance, with Maradona's genius forever linked to the victory. Number 3. Germany vs. Italy, 2006 semifinals. When Germany and Italy met in the 2006 World Cup semifinals, it wasn't just another match, it was another chance for Germany to avenge a previous defeat to Italy in the 1970 World Cup. With the weight of history on their shoulders, could Germany finally defeat their old nemesis? After a tense match that went into extra time, Italy emerged victorious with a 2-0 win. While Germany's hopes for revenge were dashed, Italy went on to win the World Cup, securing their 4th title. Despite the defeat, the match was a testament to the resilience and determination of both teams, making it one of the most memorable encounters in World Cup history. Number 2. Brazil vs. Netherlands, 1998 semifinals. The 1998 World Cup semifinal between Brazil and the Netherlands was more than just a football match. It was a battle of redemption. Brazil had suffered a humiliating defeat at the hands of the Netherlands in the 1974 World Cup, and this match was their opportunity to right the wrongs of the past. Could they redeem themselves on the world stage? After a nail-biting penalty shootout following a 1-1 draw, Brazil triumphed 4-2, securing their place in the final. Although they ultimately lost the final, the victory over the Netherlands provided a sense of redemption for the Brazilian team, allowing them to walk off the pitch with their heads held high. Number 1. France vs. Portugal, 2000 semifinals. The 2000 European Championship semifinal between France and Portugal was more than just a battle for a spot in the final, it was a revenge match. Portugal had previously defeated France in the 1984 European Championship semifinals, and this was their chance to turn the tables. Could France use this moment to avenge their previous loss? In a dramatic match that went into extra time, France emerged victorious 2-1, securing their place in the final. This victory not only gave France the chance to win the tournament, but also allowed them to exact sweet revenge for their previous defeat to Portugal. So, what do you think? Could you imagine the emotions and the pressure these teams must have felt as they sought revenge on the world's biggest stage? The history of the World Cup is filled with moments of glory, heartbreak, and redemption. These matches prove that in football, anything is possible, and the chance for revenge can drive players to achieve the unthinkable. Which of these revenge stories left the biggest impact on you? Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more incredible football stories and insights.